When you're buying a home, you're not just making a purchase, you're making one of the biggest investments of your life. At least it was for me. If you choose to work with an agent, there's a catch. You have to negotiate a written buyer agreement. This agreement doesn't just sit in the folder. It defines how your agent will work for you, how they get paid, and the services they'll provide. Let's break down how you can confidently negotiate this agreement to ensure you get the support and value you need. A written buyer agreement is like setting the ground rules for your relationship with your real estate agent. It spells out exactly what you're hiring them to do, from finding the perfect listings to negotiating on your behalf. Agents are now required to have a signed agreement before they can even show you a home, whether it's in person or like through a virtual tour like FaceTime. These agreements ensure everyone is clear on their responsibilities and, yes, the financial details. The good news: you're in the driver's seat. These agreements are negotiable, giving you the power to shape the partnership to fit your unique needs. The videos in this course will help you understand better what's going on. So when do you actually need to sign one? If you're just popping into an open house or casually exploring your options, you won't need a formal agreement. But as soon as you're asking an agent for private showings, detailed market advice, or any in-depth guidance, they'll likely ask you to sign on the dotted line. If that makes you uncomfortable, join the club. Didn't used to be that way. Think of it this way: a buyer agreement signals a commitment, but it also ensures your agent is fully invested in helping you. You're officially a team, and that comes with benefits. Here's where things can get confusing. Pretty much everything in a buyer agreement is up for negotiation. Let's break it down. Number one, services. Agents can offer a wide range of services: finding listings, negotiating deals, advising on market trends, and a lot more. Be clear about what you need and make sure it's included in the agreement. Number two, compensation. Agent fees aren't set in stone. You can negotiate whether they'll be paid a flat fee, a percentage of sale, or even an hourly rate. Still can't imagine that. Number three, the duration. Some agents may propose a long-term commitment while others are flexible. If you're unsure about committing to an agent for several months, ask for shorter terms. Nothing wrong with that. Negotiating these terms isn't about being difficult. It's about making sure you're getting the best value for your investment and that you're comfortable. Let's look at how agent compensation works. Typically, agents are paid one of three ways. Flat fee, that's a fixed amount for their services. Flat fee listings have been around forever. Flat fee buyer agents, that's a little bit newer, so keep your eyes open for that. The next one is percentage of the sale price. This is the most common, and you can negotiate within this structure. The next one is hourly rate. This is less common, but may work for specific situations. And personally, I can't imagine that. Maybe it's a lack of imagination. But one thing to note is agents can't leave their compensation vague. It has to be clear in the agreement so you know exactly what you're agreeing to. Remember, the representation agreement includes what your agent gets compensated, and yes, you're responsible for that amount at closing. The most common approach to home purchase is asking the seller to pay the buyer agent commissions. And so far, most of the time, that is what happens. There is always the possibility that a seller won't cover the entire amount due, if any at all. In Module 2, Lesson 1, I covered the basics of buyer agent commission and how to understand a commission shortfall. I encourage you to revisit that if it's still unclear. A real estate agent's job isn't just about unlocking doors. The best agents research properties that match your criteria, provide market analysis to guide your decisions, negotiate offers to get you the best deal, navigate closing processes and paperwork. If any of these services are crucial to you, make sure they're explicitly mentioned in your agreement. And if there's something extra you need, don't assume it's included. Make sure to ask for it. Not sure how to bring all this up? It's simpler than you think. Most agents are used to discussing terms, and they want to set clear expectations from the start. Here's a quick plan for you. Number one, interview multiple agents if necessary. Shop around to find someone whose style and services align with your needs. Number two, ask about ethics. If your agent is a realtor, they're bound by a strict code of ethics to put your interests first. I know, again, that sounds like a pitch. It's really not. Number three, be specific. Outline what you want from the partnership, whether it's regular updates, local expertise, or a particular negotiation style. Clarity up front makes a big difference. The reason I love this course is because now you know what things you can be specific about. You won't get on the other side of a deal and say to yourself, man, I wish I knew about that before. Sometimes you and an agent just aren't on the same page, and that's okay. Both parties have the right to walk away if the terms don't align. Keep searching until you find someone who matches your goals and approach. Trust me, there is no shortage of agents to talk to. Flexibility is key in real estate. If you need to adjust your agreement, whether it's services, compensation, or timeline, it's possible. Just know that changes need to be mutually agreed upon and may be subject to local laws or specific terms in the original agreement. Always review the agreement carefully before signing and don't hesitate to ask questions if you're unsure about anything. This concept specifically is a gray area relative to the NAR settlement. Federal contract law states any contract can be amended if both parties agree. The NAR settlement pushes against that in some cases. If needed, talk to an attorney to get their take on any situations that seem unclear. Negotiating a written buyer agreement isn't just a formality. It's your opportunity to define a partnership that works for you, sets clear expectations, and ensures you're getting the support you need. By understanding the services you're paying for, exploring your compensation options, and feeling confident in the terms, you're not just another home buyer, you're a smarter one. Take the time to get it right, and you'll set the foundation for a successful and less stressful home buying journey. This is your roadmap to taking control of the process. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel when you're ready to sign.